If you like the good things in life, like myself, you like to go out shopping, you like to go on holidays, girl trips, you like to live large. But you're thinking, I don't want to use my main salary, my primary source of income, because I have these short-term and long-term goals. Think about a side hustle. Everybody watching this video can have a side hustle. Don't need a lot of money. That's the first thing I want to say. If you have money saved, we can make another video for people who have loads of money in the bank. But let's talk about day to day. If you've got spare income here and there, use what you naturally have to make extra money. Think out of the box. But I've done it for you. So this video, I want you to watch up to the end, because my last points are really, really important, things that you don't think about, but you'll thank me later. So if this sounds like something that you would be interested in finding out what I have to say, please keep watching. And if similar videos, contents on just my lifestyle, day-to-day family vlogs, being me chatting about day-to-day relatable topics and keeping healthy, consider subscribing to my channel. And yes, so let's get straight into the video. I'm talking today about multiple streams of income, or passive income in other words. And the only the definition of this is any sort of added money that you make apart from your primary income. So if you have a day job, which is your career, that will be your primary source of income. Thinking, I want to make extra money now that I'm stronger, I'm younger, for my retirement plans. You might want passive income for holidays. You might want passive income to fuel your lifestyle. You might want passive income to reach your short-term goals. So we all have reasons why we do this. If you're a mom as well, a lot of what I'm going to share today are things that you can do sitting at home. The first thing I'm going to share is, it's the easiest. Turn your passion into money. So whatever that you like to do, look for a way to turn that into money. What am I talking about? With makeup, for example. Go and train you can spend up to £150 sometimes if you're in the UK, or less, depending on where you are. People have makeup classes all the time. You can just do this on weekends and get better at your passion, at your skill, at your craft, and turn that into passive income. Weekends, you'll be surprised that if you did 3 makeups, you could make up the money you'll spend to train just in a weekend. If you love to cook, you love to bake, you're very good at coming up with pastries, keep up with that, keep being innovative, and maybe retrain to be a professional baker, to decorate cakes. Baking, again, is very good passive income. Another thing that people don't really think about is, if you have an eye for detail in a home, if your house looks perfect, like you know how to match things, decorate, think about interior decor. Go and maybe train to be an interior decor person, or like a professional, and you can use that as passive income. You can go start with friends and family, do their homes, and that will give you extra money. And the last one, just on this one point, is another thing that I see a gap in, is event organizing. I can think of a few people just talking that are always volunteering to plan events. If you've got that kind of talent, why not turn it into maybe training more, or just even using what you've naturally got to help your friends and family for a start to organize events, graduations, birthdays, trips away, girls trips away. That's very popular among my circle of friends. So if you've got that kind of talent, you can actually decide to turn that into passive income. You don't have to charge that much, but every little helps. Okay, let's go to point number 2. People I know who have mastered the English language, or just have a knack for spotting mistakes. So, or just have talent in writing, reading somebody's thesis and getting paid for that. You can get paid up to anywhere from about £100, depending on the number of words that you read and proofread, up to £500, depending. Proofreading, people who are doing their PhDs, doing their masters, and they have the thesis or the dissertations to write, you can help them proofread it, correct it, and get extra money doing what you like to do. So let's go to the third point of making extra money. So if you think to yourself, we've just bought our dream home and we have room, but this comes with risk. So you can actually sublet a room in your home. If you've got like a 4-bed house, and if it's an ensuite, you can do this short term. It doesn't have to be long term. It could be for 6 months. If you have like a contractor, maybe working around where you live, you can be a bit choosy as well. And with your tenants, you can get maybe professionals who will not maybe run your house down, as opposed to having students. And even further on this same point, if you live around the town center and you go away a bit in the summer months, for example, on holidays with your family, why not consider Airbnb? You can register your home for Airbnb. Again, this comes with its own risk, but it comes with its own money as well. You must have somebody around who you can trust, who can come and clean after them and go, but it can give you a weekend, if you've got a big home, anywhere around £450. So that's another good source of income. And still on this same point, actually, if you live around the town center and you have, say, room for parking, it is quite expensive to pay for parking. I'm sure most of you know that. So it's another good source of income if you can rent out your parking space. It can command anywhere around £5 to even £15 a day, especially if you live around a train station or around the town center. You just have a contract. You do that every month. You get paid weekly, and that's good extra money. Why not? If not, now let's go to the next one. Let's talk about those of you who've got skills with photography. Something you will not think of, but if you have a good camera, professional camera, and you're in the habit of taking very good pictures, you can capture the moment, maybe like the sun rising while on holiday, the sun setting, a beachside, or even just a remarkable spot, a landmark, and you think these people will want to use this for the videos. You can register your photos on, say, Getty Images or Shutterstock, and people will pay once it's downloaded. It's good money without you having to worry about leaving your bed. If you just take random pictures and register yourself for that, even memes, even videos, people use things like that, especially if it's newsworthy. Why not? You can get paid for that. That's another source of passive income. So another way you can make passive income is if you have a very good social media following, say TikTok, which is newish for most of us at this age, but it's growing, Instagram, Facebook, or Snapchat, or even YouTube. Why not? If you've got a good following and you are in the habit of just posting your lifestyle or posting videos and keeping your fans engaged or your followers engaged in a particular niche, sponsored posts, so people will pay you to talk about the products. And on this note, if you're not following me on Instagram, what are you waiting for? I'm trying to get my Instagram following, to grow my Instagram base, so I'm just going to put my link to follow me, and I am open as well to any sponsored ads on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or any other platform. So that's a good source of passive income. Back to our point. Now, the next one, I'm not even sure what number, I think I'm on number 5 or so, is actually renting out home equipment. I know that this sounds yes, it's renting out your daily household products. Big products, for example, lawnmowers. If you've invested in a good lawnmower and you notice that you see a lot of posts, say, on social media asking you around Facebook Marketplace, people asking for lawnmowers to buy, you can rent yours. You can rent it during the summer months or whenever it's needed, and people pay you to use it. Not only that, even gazebos, like tents. If you have a tent that you use at home, you can rent it. It could give you £30, £40, £50 per use, but there's a risk of it actually, like everything else, there is a risk that it could damage. But the way you can do that is to have some sort of small contract in place so that once it's returned, you can give the caution back depending on what items they are at home. There's a lot of opportunities, but again, it's thinking outside the box. Let's go to the next one. Flip retail sales. Flipping, it's a funny one because you think, is it that easy? It is that easy, trust me, it is. What you'll do is you need to love shopping. You need to understand the mechanics of how things go on sale, how you can buy things cheaper within, say, I talk about the change of seasons a lot, summer and winter, because I'm in this part of the world. But it's just, if you think about it, if you go to the shops in the summer, the things that we need, that we don't need them, for example, in the winter months, and they go down reduced, they go down discounted during barbecues, for example, because we're changing season now, or just outdoor toys for kids, or clothing that's suitable for that time of the year. If you can buy it cheaper and you've got some storage at home, you can buy it, and then once things get expensive, you just sell it back on. Or just generally day to day, you can go to discounted shops. Like in the UK, I can think of like JVC, which is an online retail shop. They now have actual physical locations you can go and buy things cheaper. I can think also about places like B&M, the shops that would sell things cheaper, and then you can now go online, either on like Facebook Marketplace. You can resell it. If just sometimes it's just luck, you walk into a shop and think, oh my god, this has really gone down, buy it and resell it. eBay, Amazon, Facebook, Etsy, the loads of outlets, family, friends, you can sell these things. This one is a bit controversial, but again, it depends on where you are in your life and what your priorities are. You can take part in medical research. Medical research doesn't mean you have to put yourself at risk. If you maybe have asthma, eczema, maybe high blood pressure, diabetes, there are lots of medical research that you get paid participating on. Again, this might be a bit tricky because it's your health at risk. Sometimes they give you trial drugs. Sometimes you don't even have to have trial drugs. You just have to participate in questions, answering them, and you can get paid sometimes up to £4,000. There's things like Trials for You. There are loads of online websites that you can search for. Even the most unknown illnesses, the times that I see things for African or sub-Saharan African women to take part in an online survey, why not? Just keep using your senses. Keep looking around for ways that you can make money. Think outside the box. Very close to the last point I made, online marketing and research. Again, there are lots of websites that want to find out about consumer trends, people's retail habits. This is a way that you can make passive income. You can participate in all these online marketing surveys, and you can get paid sometimes £25, £50. You can get paid in the form of maybe like a voucher. Again, it is a culture of you looking and thinking, what can I do without me spending that much money, without it affecting my main job and me getting paid for it. The next one is lending money. So if you have money in the bank and you have people that you trust, again, you develop this network of people. With time, it grows when you have a reputation. I'm not saying you should be a loan shark or anything like that, but if you've got friends who might be tied up for money in a particular month and you've got money sat there, you're not really paying interest on it and you're not getting paid a lot of money for it being in the bank, you can lend it to friends. You'll make a difference to people that you love and you can make extra money. Of course, you can go for very reasonable rates. You can say, if you're tight this month, I can lend you this money to pay within 6 months. I say lend you £1,000 and I get back £1,050. That's still something. That £50 can go into a sinking fund, or maybe your trip, your girl's trip, your kids' birthdays. That is helpful. Think about what you have around you. Look around you and you see there's loads of opportunities to make money. It doesn't have to be somebody, it doesn't have to be a Ponzi scheme. It doesn't have to be a get rich quick scheme. There are loads of ways that you can make money. I'm not really one to support this Ponzi schemes. No, the ways that you can be your own boss and make money sitting at home and doing little and spending very little money. Another way you can make money is if you're very stylish. When you walk, people always ask you, what are you wearing today? Where did you get your dress from? People, I'm not bragging here, guys, but yes, most times when I go out to a party, I like to step out looking good. And most of my friends and people I know, like, where did you get your outfit from? Can you help me? If you have the time, you can become a personal shopper. It doesn't have to be you shopping for a celebrity. You can shop for your friends. And then you just say, you know what, I can get you an outfit, but I need my time going to the shop looking for this. I'll be looking online and there's a fee I charge, say £20. I'll happily pay somebody to dress me up every time I look good without me leaving my house. I give you a budget and you give me a solution. It is very good money to be made. If you have 4 people that you do that, say, in a month, you can talk about £100. Again, it's not exclusive. You can do this and other things. So use what you naturally have to get what you want. Always. Apologies, I became so thirsty. It's very early in the morning. I need my coffee and I'll just place this product, Elto. That's my baby. And the next point is, if you have, this is one that I have done and I have been doing and I'm still developing. It is sourcing, designing and producing your products from scratch, having a brand. It doesn't have to be, so think about one thing that you need around your home. Something that is like a box, something that kind of you wish you had a solution for. That's how I started my own sort of online business. So I thought, what's the thing that annoys me is sleeping down in the toilet. Have kids, I want them to have like a step. So I designed home steps. You can turn that into producing bespoke products that are yours, sourcing them from the Far East and turning that into and selling that on online platforms, especially like Amazon, eBay and other online, Etsy, other platforms. this is something that is quite lucrative because you can source these products in bulk, cheap, put your stamp on it, let it become yours, and then you market it to friends, family first. You can sell it on, I said, Facebook, eBay, Amazon. But you should think that if you're doing this in large scale, opening a business, think about tax and all the other amazing stuff around that. So the next one will be if you actually, whatever you do for a living, you can actually make money doing it by the side. So you know how you go to work, you're an accountant, you work for a company. That entrepreneurial kind of mentality should be in your head. And if you have friends like myself who have a side business as well and have no idea how to get my books balanced, you can solicit your services to your friends and family on your day job. So if you're an accountant, you can help them with the bookkeeping, you can help them to do their taxes, all of that stuff. That is something that is a side hustle because you're doing this seamlessly. It's not daunting because it's a job that you do daily and you know about. Again, if you're, say, a nurse and you have, maybe if you're back home and you have friends and family that might have a patient sick, or you can always solicit, you can provide the service, you can do this by the side. Again, in my field, I'll talk about myself. I am in procurement and supply chain management. So if I have friends who want to start a side business, again, I'm soliciting my services right now. If you want to start sourcing your products and you don't know where to start from, I actually do this by the side. I help people to source because I have contacts wherever, China, wherever, and I know the process, the due diligence that you need to do to make sure that you have the right supplier in terms of logistics, shipping, and all the wonderful stuff in the middle. These are things that I do, so you can turn your day job into a side hustle. I hope that you've found this video helpful today. If you've done so, please hit that subscribe button. I'm on my way to 2,000 subscribers. And if you've liked this video, give us a thumbs up. If you watch our videos, try and give feedback on the comment section. Follow me on Instagram. And thanks for watching. I hope you found this helpful. And share to your friends and family. And let me know if I've left anything out, if you've got any more suggestions and any other videos you want me to do. Again, thank you and bye-bye.